Now I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. Alright, now I'm going to tell you the story of Rindercella. Now, Rindercella is a Spoonerism story. It's the story of Cinderella, but it's backward. So opposed to it being Cinderella, it's going to be the story of Rindercella. Here we go. I'll go slow. Now, a long time ago, in a corn country, there lived a very beautiful girl, and her name was Rindercella. Now, Rindercella lived with her ugly mother and 2 sad blisters. Also, in this same corn country, there was a very pransome Hince. Now, this pransome Hince was going to throw a fancy fall, and he invited the people for riles amount, especially the pitch people. He was dancing, but he wasn't hooping. So Rindercella's ugly mother and 2 sad blisters went down to the mall wart to buy some drancy fesses towards this fancy fall. But Rindercella, you see, she couldn't go because all she had to wear were some old dirty dags from the Thrine Strift floor. So the night of the fancy fall arrived, and Rindercella couldn't go, so she just cat down and she shried. Well, she was kitting there a-shrine, when all at once there was a smuff of poke. There was her Gary Mudfather, and he tapped her with his wagic mand, which is illegal in about 8 states. And there appeared before her a kigboach and Hicks white horses to take her to this fancy fall. And he said, "Now, Rindercella, you be sure and be home before midnight, or I'll turn you into a tumpkin." Well, she arrived at the fancy fall, and the prancing Hince met her at the door because he had been watching behind a wooden hinder, and he thought she was lud cooking. So they danced all night until midnight, and they lelled and sov. Well, finally, the mid-clock struck night, and Rindercella, she staced down the rares, and just as she beached the rottum, do you know what happened? She slopped her dripper. Well, the next day, the same pransome Hince went all over the very same corn country trying to find the beautiful girl who had slopped her dripper. Well, he arrived at Rindercella's house, and he tried on her ugly mother, and it fit and did. Well, then he tried on her 2 sickly usters, and it fit and did. Well, then he tried on Rindercella, and sure enough, it fit and did. It was exactly the sight rise. So they were married and lived happily ever afterwards. Now, the story to the moral is this. If you go to a fancy fall and you want to have a pransome Hince loll and fun with you, don't forget to slop your dripper.